What's up, guys? This is Dynamic Duos here, aka Double D, and I'm bringing you guys my next Blue Jays franchise episode. I know it's been a long time, but really quick here, you're going to see our standings for the AL East. We're a half game back of the Yankees, excuse me. But hopefully after this game, we could step it up and get back to a tie with the Yankees and maybe even jump them if they lost the game. But we move into the game here, bottom of the second, 1-2 count with no outs. Kendrys Morales at the plate facing Henderson Alvarez, and he swings through the two-seamer there, and he's set down on strikes for the first inning, or the first out of the second inning for the Angels. And then we move on to the next hitter, Torrey Hunter, with a 1-2 count and one out. He's going to get a two-seamer here from Alvarez. He's going to hit a chopper over to Brett Lawrie, who for some reason missed the ball there, didn't play the ground ball very well. He should have charged it, but nonetheless, that's a single. No, wait, that was an error on Brett Lawrie. Sorry, I thought they gave him a single, but that was actually an error. And then the very next batter is Vernon Wells, and on the very next pitch, Alvarez is going to leave a slider up. Wells is going to drill it to deep right center field, hit it off the wall there. Francisco tries to make a jump, like dive catch into the whatever that is, into the wall there, but Bautista gets the ball back into the infield to keep Torrey Hunter from scoring, and keeps Vernon Wells to just a single, so I was surprised that he didn't try that. And then the very next batter is Howie Kendrick with an 0-2 count and runners on the corners with one out. He's going to swing and miss at the slider there, and he's set down on strikes for the second out of the inning. And then Mike Trout steps in, 0-2 count, two outs, still with the runners on the corners. He's going to hit a chopper over to third. Laurie's going to make a great running throw there to get the speedy Trout out to end the threat in the second. So a good job of the Blue Jays defense to have Alvarez's back there. They really had his back through this whole game. So we move on. Bottom of the fifth, Albert Pujols up with two outs, facing Henderson Alvarez. Angels up 1-0. My PVR kind of screwed up when they had the score, or when they finally scored, got some hits off of Alvarez. But nonetheless, Pujols is going to fly out there to end the fifth inning and end the threat for the Angels, and a good job of Alvarez by just limiting it to one run, as it could have gotten further. So we move to the bottom of the sixth. First pitch to Torrey Hunter. He's going to drill it back up the middle, right off of Henderson Alvarez's leg, but Brett Lawrie is going to react quickly to it, run over and pick it up and shoot it over to Encarnacion at first base to retire Torrey Hunter. So we move to the top of the seventh here with two outs. JP Arancibia is going to hit a grounder over to Alberto Callaspo, throws it, and short hops Pujols. He's unable to make the play there. Arancibia is going to round first, go to second, and the right fielder's throw, I believe that's Torrey Hunter out there, throw was too high, and Kendrick cannot make the tag, so Arancibia is safe at second. And we'll see the replay here. Just a little easy chopper to Callaspo. He kind of hurried his throw up. He had plenty of time to get Arancibia, and as you can see there, he short-hopped Pujols by a good couple of feet there, and the ball was able to, or Torrey Hunter wasn't able to get to the ball quick enough to get Arancibia. But here, Adam Lind, the very next batter, 0-2 count with two outs. Arancibia still on second. He's going to hit a ground ball up the middle for an RBI single. And here comes Arancibia, and he's just into the plate, safe ahead of the throw there. So a good job of Arancibia to get in and score the tying run for us to make it a 1-1 game. And a good job. I brought Adam Lind off the bench here to pinch hit for Jeff Mathis, who really hasn't been doing anything all season. So it was a really good move by me there to bring him in to pinch hit. So we move to the bottom of the seventh, still tied at 1-1. The leadoff hitter, Mike Trout, stands in. The first pitch to him, he's going to shoot a single into left field past the diving Escobar there. So the Angels have a runner on, or the leadoff runner on, excuse me, for the bottom of the seventh. Then the next batter is going to be, wait, no, not that next batter, maybe like a couple batters later. We're going to have Eric Ibar. Trout still on first. He's going to hit a chopper out in front of the plate. I believe Casey Jansen was pitching at this time, and he's unable to retire or get Ibar at first base. So that's a infield single there for Eric Ibar. And then Pujols at the plate, runners on first. Excuse me, I always seem to burp or cough or something. But Pujols with a 1-2 count and two outs hits a single up the middle on a curveball that Jansen couldn't locate. So I believe Mike Trout was able to score on that play. So Pujols gets an RBI single there. So that was the only hit he really got this game, but it really kind of put me in a hole late in the game to try to come back. So here we move to the top of the eighth. The second man up in the inning is going to be Jose Bautista, and the first pitch to him, he's going long ball, folks. And I love the animation that they gave him. It looks just like what he would do if he was really playing the game, in real life. The animation for this game is amazing. They did a great job getting it to look just like the players themselves. So we tie the game up in the 8th inning off of Jason Isringhausen fastball that just wasn't, I didn't expect to hit it as, out. I think it was a little bit out of the zone, but Bautista, with his power, was able to sneak it over the wall. Pretty good. I mean, he put it over 400 feet, I believe, as we'll see here in the replay. Just a great swing by Bautista, 414-foot home run. You see there the animation. Looks just like him, and he's able to tie the game up with one swing of the bat. So a very good job by Bautista there. To hit his 7th home run of the season, I believe. So yeah, we move to the bottom of the 9th. Runner on second, 2 outs. Facing Callaspo, he's going to hit a ground ball to the right side. Kelly Johnson makes a good play there to his forehand side and is able to retire Callaspo. So we move to extra innings. Game still tied 2-2 here in the top of the 10th with the runner on first and no one out. I check with Escobar, see if the third baseman is playing in. He's not. The first baseman's holding on the runner, so he's going to be a little bit back. So I figured I could get the bunt down and be able to get Lind up to second as Escobar is successful on the sacrifice bunt there, giving himself up like a good teammate would, and we'll get a good replay. Good job of getting it down in fair territory, down the first base line. And we'll see here, Pujols kind of goes Superman with the tag there, yo, and then kind of tries to make the amazing throw there. But Francisco Cordero still on the mound, strikes out Vernon Wells in the 10th with a runner on first and 2 outs. So we end the top of the 10th, or the 10th inning itself there. Wow, this commentary is all over the place. So we move to the 11th with Brett Lawrie at the plate facing LaTroy Hawkins. He hits a ground ball over to Eric Ibar, who overthrows Pujols, so the second throwing error of the game. But watch this. Pujols picks the ball up. Lawrie gets in the way of the umpire, then comes back to the bag, and somehow Pujols misses the tag. Now, it vibrated my controller when he hit me, or when he tagged me, so I thought I was out. But apparently the game decided to let Brett Lawrie be safe, and that will play a big part later on in the game. Well, I don't know. But you see there the umpire got in the way, so you could really call that interference, but you know. And next batter is going to be Edwin Encarnacion with an 0-2 count. Lawrie still on first. LaTroy Hawkins hangs the curveball. He hits it into deep left center field. The left fielder, Vernon Wells, tries to dive for it, but he misses it. And Brett Lawrie is going to round third and come to the plate to score. The throw is well late as it gets past Iannetta. So Encarnacion gets the game, the go-ahead RBI double there to put us up 3-2 in the 11th. And we're not done with Encarnacion on third after Johnson grounded out to second to move him over. Aaron Sivia comes up to the plate, hits another curveball into left field, and that will be an RBI single. So we go up 4-2 in the 11th inning, up on the Angels. So a good job there to get us some insurance runs. And I was warming up Sergio Santos to come into the game, as we'll see him a little bit later in the video when we get to the bottom half of the 11th. But there you see the replay of Aaron Sibia doing a nice job of watching that ball all the way to the bat. So we move to the bottom of the 11th. Howie Kendrick up at the plate facing Sergio Santos. And the first pitch to him, he is going to ground it over to Kelly Johnson for the easy ground out. So that would be the first out of the 11th. And I decided to put all these, all three of these at bats, into the clip here. Here's Mike Trout with 1 out. With a 1-2 count facing Santos. He is going to swing and miss at the fastball, 95 mile an hour on the gun there for Santos, as he is a hard-throwing right-hander. And here's Bobby Wilson with an 0-2 count. Fouled off a couple of pitches, but Santos says, "Try me, son," and he jams him up. And that would be a win for the Blue Jays, so a good job there for Toronto to take the game. We lost the first 2 games of this series, so at least we were able to salvage the rubber match of the series. So we were able to win the game 4-2 here, thanks to a couple of people. Bautista tying up the game to be able to send us to extra innings, and then Encarnacion and Aaron Sibia for getting us some RBIs in the top of the 11th. And there you see Weaver and Dan Herron very disgusted. I don't know why Dan Herron is carrying a bat, because I'm not sure that he would bring... at least I'm pretty sure he wouldn't bring a bat to the game, because he wasn't pitching and he wasn't, he wouldn't hit anyways. But Bautista is the player of the game, thanks to the home run, as you see the replay there of the great swing by Mr. Jose Joey Bats, one of my favorite players. Yeah. So that'll do it for me. I'll leave you guys to see the rest of the video. There's not much to it, but that'll be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back sometime next week with some more Blue Jays franchise. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.